Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, is one of the leading players in global health. In an exclusive interview, I sat down with its new board chair, Manuel Barroso, to hear about the ongoing challenges.
The biggest bottleneck and challenges now are more on the delivery side. There was a moment where we had not enough vaccines. Now there is enough supply in the world. We have already delivered more than 1.4 billion doses to 145 countries and territories. So I think we were successful, broadly speaking, but the reality is that we were facing many supply constraints. There were export restrictions. There was also some stockpiling of excessive quantities by some countries, and there was also some problems with production. Now these supply constraints are easing, and there is increasing confidence that we'll have enough vaccines. What happens is that we have now to do the last mile, because some of our countries, they are still difficult to reach in terms of distribution. And that's why I'm now putting our emphasis on actual delivery. The reality is that there is still a big inequity gap between the more developed countries in the world and the less developed countries. We are recovering on that area, but still there is some work to do. I'm not an immunologist and a scientist on the field, but I have the privilege to be in contact with the best experts in the world, and what they tell me is that they do not know, that we should avoid all forms of complacency. The reality is that we are seeing surges of the COVID-19 in some parts of the world. The reality is that until now, on average, every 4 months there is a new variant. So while this virus is allowed to circulate in the world, the possibilities of new, potentially more transmissible, more dangerous variants is still there. And I think the wise answer is to avoid any form of complacency and to keep all our attention. That's why we need also to prepare, if not for new surges of this pandemic, for the next pandemic, because it's from a scientific point of view certain that we'll have new pandemics. That's why we are also in Gavi working with some partners to build resilience in the global community so that we can face more successfully the next pandemic.